Hello everybody. Good morning. Am I audible? Okay. So as you see on the screen, our today's topic is 5 reasons your sellers are looking for another agent. This means you already have a listing of some sellers, but they are not satisfied and they are looking for another agent. So we are going to discuss what all those reasons can be which can take away your seller from you to another agent. So to be very specific, we will be discussing few of the reasons, 5 reasons today. So as we all know, the days of consumers passively waiting for service providers to meet their needs are long gone. As of now, it is not so. A consumer is waiting for you or waiting for a service provider, so he comes and gives a service. Now they are able to take service on their own. They can search on Google and they can take information from anywhere. So when any or all of above are true, your clients will start hunting for answers and help elsewhere. So, and this is very dangerous for your relationship because it means you have been officially dethroned as a real estate expert in their mind. So from 5 reasons we will be discussing one by one, but once again I will reiterate that the reputation you have earned, your reputation has earned you one client, but are you sure that you are going to keep them forever? So what all those reasons can be which can take him away? So these days many sellers coming down with cases of the wandering eye. Wandering eye means they have someone but they are looking for someone else. So it holds true for anything. You have someone but you are looking for someone. You have an agent and you are looking for another agent because you are not satisfied with current agent. And why you are not satisfied, we will be discussing now. So first, from 5 reasons, one of the first is you leave them with more questions than answers. So if you find yourself explaining or unexplaining advice your clients have found elsewhere, you might be in grave danger of losing them. Means a customer comes to you and says, I have got this information from someone else and you have not given this advice to me. And at that time, if you have to explain him or unexplain him, okay, what happened and this and that, it means you are in a danger of losing this agent. And this usually means they feel both unsatisfied and uneducated. They are not satisfied with you and same time they did not get any education, they did not get any information from you which he was seeking. And this means you are going to lose your commission. Your commission is in danger. The second reason can be they are flying blind. No one wants to fly blind. No one wants to walk blind. So these days of blaming consumer are over. Now clients and customer want to feel like they understand the process and what is happening with their transaction. They are not just satisfied with the outcome that their flat is sold, their property is sold. They want to know what is the selling process and what's happening with the transaction. So if you have not explained what the road to close looks like, you are leaving your client relationship and commission in danger. So no one likes flying blind. They want to know. So sharing insights into how the home selling process works give you a great opportunity to get back in your seller's good grace. You should incorporate this statistics that seller love into your explanation of the process to reinforce the fact that you are an experienced real estate professional. So you need to incorporate these statistics. Okay, what all things are happening at the time of selling a property. What do you do? How is the selling process? What is the closing look like? So they want to know everything. Third is you are hard of hearing. So you must be knowing repetition is a great tactic for making sure your audience get the message. So you need to repeat things unless you are paying that audience some money to listen, right? So you are not going to pay any money to listen your advice. So you need to try. You need to try so that they hear what they want to hear. But now this is a two-edged sword. So you need to beware of repeat conversation, email exchanges and discussion. Because it can happen that you may overflow the information. You may give information which they want and which they do not want. So you need to decide which information they want and which do not. So these are clear indicator of client frustration and that they may soon be looking for your replacement. So you need to take care of things, okay, how you will repeat the details they want to know. Fourth is, you are too nice. Now you have been following pop by and all other things, gifts and etc. items. You give items on the greetings card etc. on often on some occasion or some birthdays etc. So smiles, gift, great conversation are all a part of great client service. But they mean nothing if you cannot close the deals, right? So if you are going to meet a client often, you are talking them very nicely, you are giving them good gifts and all everything, but his transaction is not happening, then those things hold no value for him or her. So do not mistake your great rapport with a client for a great working relationship. Ultimately, seller wants to work with the agent who can actually move them home, who can sell their listing faster. So this is what it matters. Fifth is, they are fallen in love with Google. Nowadays we all know that we can get information from anywhere. If you search Google, then you will get information of the apartment you are looking for. You can get information from the area you are thinking to shift. You don't need anyone. So this is very dangerous for your relationship, because if someone is not talking to you, if someone is not coming to you, your sellers, your listers who are not talking to you for information they want and they are searching elsewhere, that means you are going to lose the tag you are having, their preferred real estate expert. Then you not prefer real estate expert. They will prefer Google. They will prefer any other mode of information. So you need to shift your value proposition so that you get more real estate client. So how do you do this? So real estate technology has come a long way in recent years, allowing the consumer more control over the home buying and selling process. The entire real estate search process has been democratized. The democratized means earlier it was like that there was a control of one or two players. They were having all the details. All of the details were not available online. So you need to talk to those guys or those companies. But now it is not so. The entire real estate process has been democratized, leading consumers to ask the question, why do I need real estate agent anymore? So what will happen if your clients start asking this question? So agents are no longer the gatekeeper of the listings, and technology wants to make buying and selling a home as easy as ordering a pizza. Nowadays we know we can get pizza in 30 minutes of the time. We don't want to go outside, or we do not need to go outside, and you get hot pizza at your home in no time. So agents need to step up and prove their value to stay relevant in this age of instant things. So modern real estate consumers are hiring real estate agents not to find homes, but to help first-time buyers and sellers through the transaction and home ownership process. They just don't want an agent just to buy a home or buy a property. They want agent to get transaction and home ownership process. Consumer now know the home they want to buy. I know from where I can search 2 BHK, 3 BHK apartment in XYZ area or XYZ city and how much area, everything I can get. But I want a real estate agent to negotiate the best deal and secure financing. So helping consumer make the right decision is the true value of a real estate agent. Are you doing that? So agents actually do a very poor job of communicating this value proposition overall. They are having all these things. They are having all these things, statistics, everything in them, but they are not able to communicate. So to better promote the value proposition, agents need to change their advertising or promoting message. Suppose you are an agent in an office and you are proud to say that I sold 30 homes in 2014. So this doesn't make sense. This makes sense to you only. You sold 30 homes, that's all. But what was in it for your consumers? Suppose you said this in another manner. My clients saved 15 lakh rupees in 2014. Right? You may say then, I sold 30 homes. But your main catch line or your main promotion line is my client saved 15 lakh rupees in 2014 because of my efforts. So this sounds great. So incorporate metrics in this way allows you to illustrate how you help clients. It is much stronger value proposition than the average real estate agent's value proposition. So you need to focus, you need to stress on your value proposition you are offering to your client. So we will be discussing some tips for shifting your value proposition from about you to about your client. This is just about you. What was about you? I sold 30 homes in 2014. It was about you. And what was about your clients? My clients saved 15 lakh rupees in 2014. So it's like that. So how would you do this? So to do this, 3 tips which we are giving right now. One of them is devise metrics to prove your worth. As I said, you need to devise metrics so that customer understands. So think about why people hire you as a real estate agent and focus on the unique value proposition you provide. Like that agent said, my client saved 15 lakh rupees in 2014. So someone would want to think okay, how his clients would have saved 15 lakh rupees and he will talk to you. If you have only told I sold 30 homes in 2014, he is not going to call you and ask which 30 homes you sold. Is he going to ask you? Never. But because you gave some value proposition, you gave some metrics, so he is going to ask you. Again, we will take another example. So instead of promoting, I am Ahmedabad's top producing agent, you can say this, that I help more clients sell their home for asking price in Ahmedabad than any other agent. So this is another a provoking statement to take a phone and call you. Okay, how did you help your clients? This is another example. So you should think on this line. So using specific data points that resonate with real estate consumers elevates your value proposition beyond an average agent. So there are thousands of real estate agents who can help people buy and sell homes. So you must explain why you are specifically qualified to be someone's agent using use this matrix. So you need to devise your matrix so that you can prove your worth. Another important aspect of this is leverage data to tailor your client experience. Now you have some data, so leverage that data to tailor your client experience. So as we all know, technology has reached a point where you can deliver a personalized experience to each current and prospective client. So delivering information at the right time to the right person is the name of the game. So understanding how to leverage data will separate you from the pack of other agents and allow you to excel as an agent. So in this age where you can find more about people online than they know about themselves, it is relatively easy to find the information. You need to deliver a personalized experience online and offline. So you have a lot of data with you. You can get a lot of data from internet, from anywhere. So leverage data to tailor your client experience. And the third is to deliver a mobile experience worth experiencing. So we know nowadays everyone is telling you to go mobile, and that more people are using smartphone and tablet than laptop. So go mobile, go mobile. Everyone is telling to go mobile. While this is true, focus first on delivering a mobile experience that you would actually use. See, mobile is all about speed and grabbing the user's attention span. So delivering users the information they want and need with the fewest amount of clicks is the key to successful mobile strategy. So metrics, data and mobile are the future of real estate technology. Incorporate them into your business, which will allow you to thrive and convince more consumers to hire you as their real estate agent. So we today, as of now, we have come to know, we discuss only few things. First we went through 5 reasons your sellers are looking for another agent. That where you leave them with more question than answer. It should not be like that. You are flying, they are flying blind because you are not providing them actual process and details. So no one wants to fly blind to take care of it. Then you are hard of hearing. So you are not, once you have got listing, you are not going back. So repetition is required, but at the same time that repetition should not be offended by them. They should not get offended that this person is giving me repetition every time, which I don't want. Give them information only what they want. Fourth is you are too nice. You are giving them smiles, gifts. You have very good rep with the client, but ultimately you are not able to close the deals, so it won't work. And fifth, they have fallen in love with Google because you are not getting back, because you are not giving them information on right time. They are going somewhere else. So because of these 5 reasons, they can shift to another agent. So we discuss 3 things. So you need to shift your value proposition to land more real estate client, and for that we discuss devise metrics to prove your worth, leverage data to tailor your client experience, and deliver a mobile experience worth experiencing. This is what we have discussed so far. Now we discuss all problem, and we discuss only 3 things which helped us. Earlier we discussed 5 problems, then we discussed 3 things which can shift your value proposition. Now we will discuss top 5 characteristics which buyers and sellers want in a real estate agent. That's what we're going to discuss. So what do buyers and sellers want? So recently a survey was done, and in this survey a lot of people told that they look for what they look for when hiring a real estate agent. So here is what they had to say in order of importance. Number 1 is honesty and credibility. Obviously it is always required in all deals, but this was in a survey where client said we seek honesty and credibility in our agent on number 1 scale. So win them over with the truth. Don't say or don't lie. When these buyers talk about honesty and credibility, it often came with stories about past negative experience with agents. It was about agents trying to push them towards a more expensive purchase and strong dislike for the false sense of urgency. They were not happy when an agent was pushing them for a more expensive purchase than what they were liking. Or maybe the agent was creating false sense of urgency. Okay, buy this, otherwise someone will else buy, or there are 4 5 another buyer looking for, or maybe price is going to rise, etc. That is called false sense of urgency, false sense of urgency. There can be a right sense of urgency also, but this is a false sense of urgency, and that they didn't like. So buyers have expressed how hard it is to trust anyone in today's real estate market. So it is even more important for agents to help them feel comfortable. So you need to be honest and credible. Then you need to have a knowledge of your area where you are working. So you need to do your neighborhood homework. So buyers in particular place high importance on finding an agent who not only sell homes in a specific neighborhood or specific area, but also knows that neighborhood very well. They want an agent who knows all about the schools, local parks, safety, restaurant, malls, hospitals, everything which a household person, a person who is going to stay in that house, or a family who is going to stay in that house may require. So you need to be aware of your area very well. Number 3, you need to have a good follow-through system. So when you say something, you do it. So during the conversation, it was found that buyers constantly verbalize their frustration with agents who didn't do what they said. So suppose I said, okay, I will email you the details. I will call you once I get this information. I will call you tomorrow when I meet a seller or a buyer, or I will send you this thing. So they were of the opinion, if you are telling me I will email you, I will call you, or I will send you the things, then email me, call me, and send me the things you say you will. So it seems like such a small thing to ask for. Okay, someone says, email me. So it is very small thing to ask for. But if you don't do it, then it is a very big thing for you, because you have not adhered what said. So you say and you do. So do what you say, combine it with some honesty, and you will be an agent buyers feel comfortable working with. And 4th is organization. Not your company, but organizing yourself. So keep everything in order. See, you are honest, okay. You know the area like the back of your hand. It is also very good. It was required. What they required? The qualities. The agent should be honest and credible. He should be well versed of the area. Okay, everything is fine. He is saying what he is doing what he is saying. Everything is okay. So you know, you are honest. You know the area very well, and you try to hardest to follow through. But it is just so hard to keep track of your to-do list. Means you are not able to organize your workflow. So you are not able to return every phone call. So buyers are expecting agents to be organized and put together. So what you need to do is getting organized. And now in the age of this technology, there are tons of tools available to help with this. And as I said, you can take a help of tool like Evernote. Now you need to be good listener. Last but not the least, you need to be good listener. So every person is unique and treat them like it. So suppose you have met someone who is seeking to sell an apartment, and now you have met someone else who is also thinking to sell an apartment. So don't just copy paste your talk. Every person is unique and you need to treat them like it. So user want an agent to listen to them with a blank mind. So you must have heard faces like a pigeonhole, judge, they are not listening, tell me what I want, etc. So users don't want an agent to assume they need A just because they hear B. It is not so. They want an agent who listens to what they want and will ask as many questions as required to really understand who they are and what they are looking for. So these were the 5 things, 5 characters a buyer and seller need in you. What were they? They were honesty and credibility, area familiarity, good follow through, organize yourself, and you should be good listener. So these were 5 things, but above all there is still, I think there is one more characteristic, one more thing you should be. So make sure you get those reference to recommendation and testimonials followed closely in the 6th position. So all these 5 were okay. These are your 5 characteristics, but you should be always trying to get those reference also, recommendation and testimonial from your clients, so that you can get more referral. So we hope all these tips and discussion today we had, which we communicated to you, will matter most to further your relationship and connect with more prospects. Thank you very much for attending the webinar. Do let us know which all other seminars or other information you may need. Write to us at mgm@remax.in. Thank you.